Hi, this is at A2 Media from Harlington Community School. Our brief was to create a teaser trailer with two ancillary tasks. The first one was to create a front cover of a magazine, and the second one was to create a poster for our teaser trailer.
The brief we were given was to look at horror genre, so we started exploring that genre.
We firstly explored this genre in general as a group before we all specialised in our own roles.
After finalising a genre, we all analysed a different horror film trailer and picked out conventions that we were going to incorporate into our own teaser trailer.
We specialised in our own films. Mine was Prom Night.
Mine was The Strangers.
Mine was Scream 2.
And mine was Single White Females.
After specialising in our own films, we decided as a group that we would look at hard candy. As Prom Night was my individual film that I looked at, I liked how there was suspense overall and how the continuity was set out. I also like how the script and how the voiceover was set over the whole trailer. Then looking at Hard Candy as a group, I looked at how they use fading a lot and how they cut to black a lot. I also like the beginning of the trailer in Hard Candy because it shows the relationship between the two main characters. As I'm the editor, I also looked at in Hard Candy how they used a climatic point at the end which showed a suspense which made the audience want to see more of it. Looking at Hard Candy, I looked at how they edited it. I looked at how they edited the quick shots at the end. I also found that they use an invert option which creates a sort of lightning effect. I also saw how they laid the voiceover in a particular way. If the character was talking about something, like for example talking about Jeff, for example, one of the characters, he said, are you going to tell your sister where you are? And it shows a car park scene with just them two, with just a car. In our film, we also incorporated how they used the quick cuts. For example, we used the graveyard scene by using the flashes, so it cuts to black like they also cut to black in Hard Candy. We've also used the conversation part, what they used in Hard Candy, as this was the crucial part in our film. For the ending part, we've used really quick, fast cuts by using the invert option that Hard Candy used. Our audio also matches how the whole thing plays out. As the clips get faster to a climax, the music also gets louder with violin instruments playing, as well as in Hard Candy. For my similar poster, I looked at Prom Night. I saw in Prom Night that they used a macro photograph of a feature on a face. So I concentrated on my poster of an eye. As our theme was the good and bad side, inside the eye I had me and Chirag on either side. My photograph was the good side and Chirag's was the bad side with loads of blood. I also had a keyboard which ran through whole posters as a group. That was the theme of it. For my poster, I made the rating, which I used initials as the background of the rating. I found that this was very effective. To find out from the audience, we created different questionnaires for our trailer, for a magazine and poster. For our trailer, a question was asked whether they like quick cuts or loads of dialogue. From our results, we found that our target audience liked loads of quick cuts rather than dialogue, as it creates a better mood. For our magazine, we also found that our target audience didn't really like how sight and sound was set out, as it was more for the older generation. When asked about what kind of feel our target audience liked about the trailer, most of them said that they liked a more sinister, dark feeling feel than a happy one.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm 18 years old. I watched the trailer for Sweet Vengeance and I found it really interesting. I thought the characters were really intriguing and the music fit really well into the scenes. The only thing is that I'd like to hear more talking from the characters.
As part of our technologies, we use different sort of softwares to make our trailer complete. For example, we used Adobe Premiere, which helped us to edit it and create the trailer because of the high quality of effects that we can use on it. We also used Skype, which helped us to communicate and to get ideas and make this project work. Photoshop really helped a lot as well to make our poster and magazine. Without Photoshop, it would have been really hard because there wouldn't have been an easier software to use. We're also using HD cameras, which we found as a group was much more easier than using non-HD cameras, as the quality was much more professional and looked better as a whole. To find out about our cinema media films, we also used YouTube, where we looked at our trailers. This way we could look at our structures and create our own trailer from looking at their structures. As part of the editor, I found that transferring our files onto the computer was okay, but sometimes the computer kept on crashing, so we transferred all our footage onto a laptop, which was much more convenient as I could work on it much more easier. I think maybe using more advanced computers such as an Apple would have made it much more easier, because they would be faster and would have got the trailer and the work done.